5-1 win against world number 2 James Wade.
Yeah, that was a great victory, but he's been in good form for a couple of years, hasn't he, Alan? He reached the final of the Lakeside Championship in 2009, lost out there to Ted Hankey, semi-finalist this year as well. He's been throwing really well, and there's a little bit of a feeling that Tony Oshea is going to take some beating here.
Well, like you say, so much talent there. Terry Jenkins has been in 7 world finals. Tony Oshea 4. Between them, 11 major finals and no win.
Terry Jenkins, the wheeler dealer from Ledbury in Herefordshire, owns property, likes his antiques.
A bit like you, John.
Absolutely. He marked my card. He said, have a look at Victorian furniture, you can get a lot for your money.
Tony require 124.
Well, Oshea, first to throw for the sequence on the treble. Well, treble 18 now for ball. Bullseye for Oshea. He's checking Jenkins' score, so he has to go for the ball. Well, a long 79. Way off.
Jenkins on a finish. 152. He's a long way back, but you never know. You can't do it now. Not quite settled into it yet, Terry Jenkins, and Oshea will have a chance to clean up here now and take the leg 45. Against the darts.
Is it 13 double 16 or 5 tops? Looks like. Oh, he's going for double 18.
Has he miscounted?
I think he has miscounted because he doesn't normally leave double 18, but that's what he's left. He's just checking. 2 down to double 18. Well, only needed the one. Smile on his face, realise he'd made the mistake.
Second leg.
He wouldn't have been smiling too much if he'd missed that double 18, would he? I think he probably thought he was on 41 and was trying to leave double 16.
Well, it's a good job he stopped, isn't it? Because if he'd hit it, walked to the board, he would have embarrassed.
Yeah, double 16 wouldn't have looked good at that stage, would it?
100.
That'll leave you double 2, Mr. Oshea.
Especially if you'd have gone to the crowd and give it a large one.
81.
Terry Jenkins, meantime, just trying to focus and just trying to reach his best form, which has just proved a little bit elusive in that opening leg where Oshea has dominated, and he's continuing to do that, scoring heavily.
Yeah, a long way to go, though. Different than the group stages, which were best of 9.
95.
Best of 19. Big difference. Gives you plenty of time to get into the game.
And both these fellas just immensely experienced. That's superb again from Oshea. His second maximum match average, close to 118, forging ahead again with the darts.
Well,
77.
What he's got to do is just hang in there. So Oshea is the one doing the scoring, and he wants double top to go 2-0 ahead. Well, no messing there, John.
That was very, very impressive indeed.
Terry to throw first. Game on.
Tony Oshea has really come out of the blocks. That's more like what we know Jenkins can produce.
Well, especially throwing first in this leg. I want to give 2 breaks very, very early on. Break after 5 legs this time, not 4.
100.
Very warm up there on the stage, and a hot atmosphere in Wolverhampton. They've turned out in force. Plenty of supporters for both these fellas. Terry Jenkins up from Herefordshire, Tony Oshea from Stockport.
They're both popular players, full to the rafters. Just been in the arena before. So well, Mark Dubbage there at the back, trying to hide.
You were in there waving to your adoring public, were you, Alan?
Of course I was.
100.
Jenkins has got himself onto a finish. Oshea just looking to pile on some pressure with darts like this. Wonderful.
140.
1-2-1. If he returns, 161 is a big shot for Jenkins. Can't do it now, so he's under pressure. 18 maybe with the last dart to leave Shanghai 41. When he comes back to the board, if he comes back to the board.
Yes, indeed, and Oshea well capable of getting this. The way he's throwing, he's got the treble 20. Oh, bullseye now.
96.
Well, we had one ball in the first leg that came back to the ball for 9 double 18. Shanghai for Jenkins. He'll have one down at tops, and he needs to get it.
100.
Looks up to the heavens a little bit ruefully, and Oshea gets the chance now for another break. Double 8. Can't get closer. That's right in the middle, and you can see how much it means to him. The second break of the darts, and Tony Oshea, 3-0. Terry Jenkins is being blitzed right now.
Well, it's best of 19. It could be over before it began. First to 10. Oh, there's the William Tell shot.
39.
No coconut for that one, John.
New flight? New stand, maybe.
96.
Well, appear to have changed it. No great damage done.
Well, Oshea there, well over 100 average. Just shows how well he's played
100.
in this match so far. 2 180s, 100 finish, 2 breaks of throw.
He's got the tournament average of nearly 97, Alan. That's high quality throwing.
100.
Jenkins getting his first maximum of the match. He has to respond.
Well, he's got no other choice, has he? Back comes Oshea. Back comes Oshea. Anything you can do.
2 prize fighters slugging it out with immaculate darts.
Well, it's Oshea that's giving the knockout.
90.
Good lead by Jenkins, but Oshea can leave a really good outshot here.
Needs a treble. Has to regroup, work along the hockey.
82. Terry, you require 135.
So Jenkins, 135 needed. Treble 20, bullseye now.
110.
Crowders right with him. They knew exactly what was required, but Oshea now can go 4-0.
Well, the ball misses the ball. He's already taken out 102 darts. Can he do it again? Well, he's got one more.
60.
On the wire.
Jenkins breathes a sigh of relief. You sense that he simply has to get this one now. Double 4. There he is. He's onto the scoreboard. 3-1. Jenkins gets a break back.
Fifth leg. Terry,
and he'll feel a whole lot better.
Well, if he can hold throw here and just dig in and go in at the first break at 3-2, he will be the happier of the two. 5 minutes ago,
83.
It looked like he was going to be over soon.
He's a great competitor, Terry Jenkins. Never more so.
120.
Unlucky not for another maximum there, Oshea, but never more so, Jenkins, than when he's being written off.
That's true. He always plays well in this venue.
81.
Semi-final, quarter-final and the final. Yeah, back to school on Monday, lads.
140.
Peppering those trebles. Average approaching 110 now for Oshea. Don't need me to tell you that is brilliant throwing.
83.
Lazy dart from Jenkins there. So Oshea has got the throw. Oh, he's not happy with that one. Just readjusting himself.
41.
Well, Jenkins have got away with that. Can he take advantage? Needs a ton plus here.
Oh, that's a loose dart. Curses himself
44.
for dragging that one across the treble bed through the cover shot. And just a little bit of a word with the referee as he went and collected his darts. Not happy with the way things are going at the moment, Terry Jenkins, and Oshea piling on the pain.
140.
Well, 60 when he comes back to the board, and he will, because Jenkins way back on 210 in a leg he threw first. Looked like he was making a little bit of a mini comeback,
100.
but that's soon been ended.
Tony
Certainly ended
60.
if Oshea takes out 60.
He's done this already, poised with 2 darts. This one for 4-1 at the break. Right in, punches the air. Yes, I've got what it takes, and I've produced it. Tony Oshea at the first break leads the ball. Terry Jenkins, 4-1. Tony Oshea has made a great start to this match. Leads Terry Jenkins 4 legs to 1, and he's really continued the wonderful form that he's produced in the group stage.
Well, he's just carried it on, hasn't he? Was the favourite in the pre-match booking. He's carried that on.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
3 180s,
Tony
100 finish, 105.64 average. It's going to be hard to beat, John.
Oshea was being quoted at 13 to 8 on in some places, which had raised the odd eyebrow given Terry Jenkins' wonderful competitive record, but he showed himself to be a justifiable favourite thus far.
And he's going to get himself back into this match. The bull's got to make a charge at some point. It's a silverback.
Well, you kind of sense that it's inevitable at some point that Jenkins is going to have a run.
60.
And it's just whether or not, with that cushion now of 3 legs, whether O'Shea's away.
Yeah. 4 of the first 5 legs have been break of throw as well.
121.
So he's just got to dig in there, hasn't he? Just got to dig in. Maybe win this next session 3-2 or 4-1, and then when we come out for the last session, see where we can go from there.
10th wedding anniversary. Congratulations, where better to celebrate it?
Tony O'Shea's on Sunday as well.
83.
I'm sure he'd love to be celebrating it in style, getting to the final.
Well, with this form, who could argue? Back in the lipstick already.
Jill, Mrs. Oshea, loyal supporter who travels round with him. She'll be watching somewhere in that auditorium and keeping a very close eye on how Tony is progressing, and he's doing very well there. There she is.
There she is. I was just going to say relatively quiet until she snarled at the camera.
It wasn't a snarl, it was just an emotional, heartfelt plea for her love to produce 54. The goods out there on the darts board.
57.
2 at tops for Jenkins, his favourite, but it's under pressure. Well, good last start from Jenkins.
Well, we said he's a battler. He's a real scrapper, Terry Jenkins, and coming back from the break as he did, that is precisely what he needed. And now with the darts, looking to dig in again.
Oh, just hold his throw. That's 5 breaks out of 6 games here have gone against the throw. As I said, if he just plays this session and can win it 3-2 or even 4-1, he'd be well and truly back in the game.
Annoyed with himself as that last dart just went awry.
That's a good lie there. Oshea. Plenty of room. Can he get another one? He's already had 3, and there's his 4th.
Good to watch, isn't it? Lovely style, Tony Oshea.
Well, Jenkins fighting back. Jenkins fighting back. That's his second 180. And twice we've had back-to-backs.
Crowd loving it down there.
100. Terry required
Jenkins through first, but needs 2 trebles for this sequence. Can only leave it now. Oshea took 100 out in the second leg.
81.
And is poised to replicate that now. Jenkins back on 59. Here comes Oshea. Can he make it 5-2? He's gone for double 16 now. The width of a wire denies him. And now Jenkins, since he's got to get this.
Yeah, and he missed the big 20, didn't he, to leave double top and have 3 clear out. Immaterial now, but it could have put more pressure on him. So the bull makes his charge. Silverback starting to think about it now.
Well, we did say, Alan, that Terry is well capable of doing this. He is a real darting scrapper.
100.
One of his favourite stages here at Wolverhampton at the Civic. Certainly hitting the trebles now.
140.
Just down the road, so reasonably local, quite a few of his fans, and made loads of fans with his semis, final and quarter-final appearances in the last 3 years.
He is overdue a major championship victory, Terry Jenkins. He doesn't like being reminded of it too much, but reform like that, and what a superb cover shot 2 treble 20s, treble 19, immaculate.
Well, Oshea still averaging over 100.
55.
Jenkins can win this leg. He's got at least 6 starts at 184. Starting to hit the big scores. He will be back level at 4 apiece. And Oshea will be thinking, what's going on here?
105.
Well, Terry's average is close on to 100 now. He's stepped up a gear since that first break.
Just over 91 after the first break, so that's a big increase. Well, fantastic darts from Oshea, gives him an outside chance. That's his 5th 180.
Yeah, he might be on a finish on 79, Mr. Jenkins, but just a gentle reminder that he's breathing down his back,
39.
and he will return now with a chance to make it 5-3.
Well, that 180 put the pressure on the double top for Jenkins. Double 16 to go 5-3 ahead and stop the charge, and he knew what it meant.
Terry required 40.
Jenkins, 40 needed. Double 10 now. Oh, tough double now. This is a big ask. And he rises to the challenge. Parity is there once more. Oshea 4, Jenkins 4. Who's your money on now?
Well, looked all and sundry. He was going to miss. Pegged the double 5 with the last dart. Back to 4-4.
140.
All to play for. But it's Jenkins who's going to be the happier of the 2 players. I said it had to play and try and win this second half.
63.
He's won all 3 legs.
This was a game I was really looking forward to. Tony Oshea and Terry Jenkins never played before, so that gives it that little bit of extra
100.
spice. Bragging rights. PDC against BDO, Jenkins against Oshea. Who's going to be the winner come the end of it? First to 10, remember.
He's getting warmer up there as well. Not just on the board, but in the arena. See the sweat on the brow. Over 100 degrees on that stage.
140.
And the heat in the arena.
O'Shea came out so wonderfully
45.
well, but the momentum now you sense is with Jenkins. 121 now for 5-4. That's a great first dart.
Well, he went for 25 double 18 because O'Shea wasn't on a finish, but hit the ball. But he will be coming back for double 4. And O'Shea is starting to feel the pain. Still averaging over 100. It's Jenkins who's upped his that's changed the route of this game.
I think O'Shea's feeling the heat, Alan, as much as anything. Jenkins now for double 4, and he's ahead for the first time in the match. Terry Jenkins leads Tony Oshea 5-4. A real big swing.
Game on.
Well, biggest leg in the match for me so far now, this one for Tony Oshea. Throwing first in the last leg before the second break. If he loses this one, that's 5 consecutive legs from 4-1 up to 6-4 down.
Seen the belief in Tony Oshea just ebb away since Jenkins came back, and he is really flying now.
Well, talk about a game of 2 halves. The old cliche.
59.
You can see not too much between them now in terms of averages. Jenkins has just been steaming away since that first break. Needs a treble now. Gets it, beautiful.
14 points between them after the first break. Only 2 or 3 now. And that's a big swing over 4 or 5 legs.
I'll go with you on this, Alan. This is a key leg, this one. 6-4 as against 5-5, potentially. There's a lot on this, psychologically.
42.
Good 180 from Oshea. Gives him the impetus. Should be at the double first. Well, he will be now.
140.
That's good from Oshea, precisely what he needed. Jenkins just looking to keep the pressure on.
Well, if he doesn't get a treble, Oshea will have 6 starts at 79.
94.
Good dart from Jenkins now. Oshea on 79. Pressure's on. 20 for double top. Here he is, double 20.
59.
Not to be in a bit of tension there.
Yeah, should have moved. It was too far at the top. But Jenkins, if he can take this out, just unlucky there with the last one. So pressure on Oshea on double 10.
Double 10. 20. Jenkins is poised if he misses. Oh, you can't get much closer than that, having to adjust, having to move along the oki, and gets the adjustment absolutely right. It really is in the melting pot. Could go either way, this one, and it is dead level. Tony Oshea 5, Terry Jenkins 5. Well, we've got a cracking match here and another good one coming up. The Scotsman Gary Anderson against Derby's Colin Osborne. That'll be a close one, I'm sure. And nothing between Tony Oshea and Terry Jenkins. It is 5 apiece. Jenkins has come storming right back into this match. 4-1 at one phase, at one stage, now 5-all, and it is a real pick-em contest.
Yeah, the Anderson Osborne game, the local hero Wayne Jones, who beat Robert Thornton earlier, will play the winner of that game. This one yet to be decided. All level, all to play for. It's Jenkins who looks the more composed at this stage of the game, John.
Well, they both started well, come back well.
140.
Just wonder if the conditions... Tony's a big lad. Just wonder whether he might be feeling it a wee bit more than Terry Jenkins.
121.
Quite warm in there. Like a sauna on that stage.
100.
Come back throwing well. Composed themselves, regrouped.
100.
Jenkins with the darts. Sorry, Alan. Jenkins with the darts, and he's got himself on a finish.
I'm just saying, he looked like he was geeing himself up, didn't he? And he was just under the treble. Looks like he really wants this. Knows he's got himself back into the game.
So 140. Got the first dart he wanted. Another one would be very handy. I think it's just outside that one. It was difficult to see. It just missed the treble 20.
161.
Big shot from Oshea. Treble 17 for the ball. Not this time.
97.
Jenkins
left
himself a bogey.
22. Oh, he's in a mess now. Double 4. This is a key dart. That took some nerves.
Terry Jenkins.
And Terry Jenkins gets the leg that he wanted.
In front.
100.
Can he stay there this time? He's 5-4 up after the 9th leg for the first time in the match. 6-5 up.
41.
He's got the makings of going to the wire, this one, John.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a close game. It's good from Oshea, and that is maximum number 6 for the number 7, I beg your pardon, for the man from Stockport, Tony Oshea.
Yeah, certainly hitting the big scores is Oshea, so maybe 59. The break came at a good time for the Stockport lad. See the sweat dripping down the cheek, but he's certainly filling in the lipstick. Certainly filling in the lipstick. 2 180s to leave 41 after 9 darts.
Could be heading for an 11 dart checkout.
59.
Here comes Oshea then. 41 required to get back onto level terms. Double 16 now. 1 dart, but Jenkins a long way back.
Games on the 12th leg. Tony
6-6.
13th leg. Terry to
12 dart checkouts, I beg your pardon. And Jenkins knows he was hit by some very, very high quality throwing there.
And you saw the nod of approval from Terry as Tony was walking back from the board. A lot of respect for both players to each other here. It was a great leg there by Oshea.
60.
None of the silly histrionics that you sometimes see. These two, you can see great respect.
Yep, they both know what they're capable of doing.
83.
Everybody tense in the audience, wondering where the game's going to go. Should have switched there, John. Two block the bed.
Now Jenkins with the darts can capitalise on that and forge away in front.
140.
That'll do him nicely.
220. So Oshea got a bit of work to do. Needs another 180. Already hit 8 already. 8 in 13th leg we're in now.
The bouncers are magic. Is she talking about security?
80.
Jenkins will return, looking for 140 and a chance to go ahead once more. Here you go, Alan.
He's had 3 attempts at the 140, not quite hit it, but he's got a bit of time here, but he can afford, well, good last out there, leaves double top when he comes back. Single will left 76 and give Oshea an outside chance.
O'Shea just looking to pile on the pressure, and Jenkins knows that he's got to get this one. Good evening, ladies.
Tops for Jenkins. Double top hit for Jenkins. 7-6 ahead. We're getting closer.
Game on.
First to 10, remember. Claims a place in the next round.
60.
Mrs. O'Shea, as ever, shouting her support for her husband.
Lovely lady Jill. Jenkins putting the pressure on the O'Shea throw. A big leg this one. Not too much distance, getting this close to the finishing line.
100.
Now, a big score for Jenkins here could really put O'Shea under the cosh, and he'll know it. Desperately wants that treble. Needs it now.
100.
Good last dart.
Well, he'll take that. Absolutely take that.
Looking for his 9th maximum.
And getting his 9th maximum. Fantastic 180 scoring by the Silverback. Absolutely brilliant. He's got 6 darts at 161 now.
161.
Well, he doesn't necessarily have to go for it here. He's got the treble 20 now, treble 17 he was after. Switch back to the 20s, and he's got time on his side.
Yeah, Jenkins got to think here now. Leave himself handy. O'Shea may only get 1 dart at the double on 64.
100.
Needs this
Tony
checkout.
requires 64.
Sense that he has to make this one. Jenkins will fancy his chances of 120 if he gets the opportunity. Double 8 now for O'Shea. Great finishing.
14 player. Tony O'Shea.
Superb checkout.
15 player.
Pressure was there, Alan, and he coped with it.
Yeah, he certainly did. That's what it meant to Jill. Getting tense, playing best of 5.
99.
Been up there for an hour.
But when Tony's down the garden and supper's ready and Mrs. O'Shea shouts out, you should imagine that he hears it.
95.
Could be in anybody's garden and hear it. Well, there's the averages again. Jenkins always been behind on the averages, courtesy of the O'Shea 180s. 9 he's hit. The scoreline of 7-7 is the important one.
Yeah, it's not always the story, is it? It's the doubles so often, and 7 out of 15 Jenkins, 7 out of 18 O'Shea.
That's not too bad, really, is it? It's not too bad. Anything around 40 or 50.
23.
Well, that could be costly if O'Shea gets a big score now.
100 will put him in front. Well, 136 will leave 170 if he gets a treble 19.
90
Not this time. So slightly ahead, so Jenkins got a little bit of work to do at a crucial time. Don't forget he threw first in this leg.
That's a good cover shot. And just the wrong
92.
side of the wire as he went for that treble 20, but he's on 147 with the darts. He's on a checkout.
I can assure you, he won't be going for 15 reds, 15 blacks and all the
60.
colours. That treble 20.
Terry, you require 147.
Ronnie O'Sullivan shot. Can't do it now. And Oshea will come back and can really strike a serious blow here as they go to this next break.
Tony,
This is the big moment in the match.
It certainly is, because Jenkins may have to go for the bull route. Oshea can apply the pressure. Both players certainly feeling it.
60.
Neither play hit a treble when they need
Tony, you
to.
require 87.
Jenkins, 87. Well, he's got 2 darts at double 18 to go further ahead.
Excellent.
For the 4th time now, John.
Terry Jenkins, 16th leg.
8-7, Jenkins leads. It is still nip and tuck.
Well, it deserves to go to the last leg, this one, John. Absolutely deserves it.
And how important might it be that Jenkins, if it goes with the throw, will have the first opportunity to score in that what could be decisive leg.
Yeah, well, the best of 19. You don't think of it straight away. But Oshea back in the treble again. You can see the mark in the board. That was a 180.
Bullseye in the practice room, deciding who was going to go first. Just might have been one of the biggest, most important throws that they've had in this match.
Absolutely. Needs this one. It's a crucial time and stage of the match when they happen. A chance for Jenkins here now.
Yeah, whose nerve is going to hold up? That's terrific from Jenkins when he needed it.
121.
Just dragged that third dart into the one.
Well, the one's not too much damage because it's left 100. Oshea struggling to hit the
59.
treble. So big chance here now for Jenkins at a crucial starting the game.
2 tops, double 10 now. Oh, that's a good dart. Big leg for Terry Jenkins. That's huge.
Absolutely massive.
Terry to throw first.
He was against the throw as well, so he'll be throwing at least twice to win this match. He'll be hoping to do it on this occasion. Oshea
140.
has been hitting the 180s. It's Jenkins who's been hitting the 140s and finishing.
The bull scents blood.
121.
How can Oshea respond to this crisis as Jenkins is closing in now on a place in the next round?
Well, that was a great 1-2-1 after the single one. But Jenkins, 2 140s when you're throwing first, really puts the pressure on your opponent.
100.
Jenkins now just trying to set up the finish. Oh, curses himself for going the wrong side of the wire. Needed that last treble. That was a good dart.
Thank you.
That was a fantastic treble. Really, really was. Oshea now searching. Well,
24.
Has the nerve just cracked there. Jenkins 144. Terrific first dart. Another one would leave double 12, not to be, but he's got time on his side.
140.
well, he's left double 2. No, and he hasn't made a mistake there because he wanted 64. Should have gone for 16s because it's put pressure. And that certainly has put the pressure on the Jenkins double.
10 maximums now from Oshea. Jenkins, double 2, and it's the match. What a cracking match that was, and Terry Jenkins got the break against the darts when it really hurt, and then closed out the match and beats Tony Oshea, one for the purists. He's done it 10-7.